What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. Sorry for being so late today. Actually, let me start the TikTok. But yeah, sorry for being so late today. It just has been some unexpected work. Good work, but unexpected work came up this morning. So what I thought was going to be an easy day, I still had my meetings. And then what I thought was going to be an easy day was not an easy day. And I ended up having to do a lot. And then I had to chase somebody down because somebody's trying to skimp me on a freelance gig. You know, they said one number, then they only paid me half, and I'm like, this isn't, it's frustrating when that happens because you're kind of like, I have the paperwork, I have the contract. Yeah, panic. I'm literally talking about it. Like I had a lot of work that came up today, and yeah, so now I gotta like, I feel like I'm going full Tiny Jersey. I gotta shake some folks down. For, yeah, it's not happening, dude. I am going to make another trade, though. It's been better, Lou. It's been better. But we are going to make another trade. I was toying with this one. I was looking at Trent Grisham, and boy, is he slow. And then I kind of looked over, and I found Lane Thomas. And I'm going to get rid of Trent Grisham and like some low prospects here. And we're going to get Lane Thomas. It's not happening, Panic. Like stop with your bad trade suggestions. Yeah, and we're going to get Lane Thomas, who's going to primarily play against lefties instead of Trent Grisham. And this will take Cody Bellinger out of the lineup for those games because this way he's better. What's up, you? How's it going? And then yeah, we're getting rid of like some A-ball pitchers, like an A-ball pitcher, double A pitcher, like some lower level guys, like under 60 who will never make the big leagues. So yeah, Alex, just starting. I was just saying I had a lot of work that came up surprisingly this morning. You know, plus I had the meetings that I knew about today, and it just yeah, it just. But anyway. Yeah, so we're taking on about an extra $1 million, but to me this is a massive upgrade. Lane Thomas for Trent Grisham. It's freelance work, Alex. I'm doing a lot of freelance work. So, but yeah, I'm gonna make this trade. So there we go. Bye, Trent Grisham. Get out of here. So. The only thing I have to do now is I've got to move some guys up, which honestly I'm fine with anyway. So this guy will move to Double A. Actually, this guy will also move to Double A because what's going to happen is this guy is going to go to Triple A to replace the dude who just the other guys. I don't know, Alex. I don't know. Like, oh, I agree, Lou. I mean, but they inherited that contract from the Padres though in the trade, right? So, so there you go. So, little yeah. Overall, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm very happy with that trade overall, right? Now we're going to go into lineups, and then Lane Thomas will take over. No, it's all good, man. What's up, Dave? How's it going? And yeah, I think we're going to have Lane Thomas with an 87 speed. That's 30 points. That's almost 40 points more. Tyler, I literally just traded Trent Grisham and two low-level, like, double-A pitchers for him. So, all right, Doug, how you doing? Well, I appreciate it, Dave. Don't forget, Lou, Dave, everybody else who has Prime, you can do a free sub. It always helps. Tyler, thank you for the follow. So, yeah, so for against lefties now, Lane Thomas, I do what you guys know my anti-lefty lineup. So we're going to have Lane Thomas, then Dominguez, Judge, Hoskins, Goldschmidt, Iglesias, Carson Kelly, Max Schumann at third, and then Volpe at short. Because I like having that speed at the bottom of the lineup. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll save the game. Yeah, I mean they're 2-0, and they beat the Cubs, Dodgers, right? Like, so I mean, good for them. I mean, it would be better than being 0-2, of course, but a lot of baseball left. Anyway, former Yankee Nestor Cortes versus Rookie of the Year Luis Gil. So, Brewers won opening day 4-2. We won game 2 8-1. We'll see how it goes. Bullpen, Piamps and Cruz, probably give them another day off. We got plenty of arms out of the pen ready to go. Max Fried twirled a gem in his Yankee debut. And again, as you see here, we've got our anti-lefty lineup now, the way I like to go with it. Let's see how it goes. Usually about 2 hours, Alex. Sometimes 3, but usually about 2. Especially today, it's only going to be 2. 2 games today because, again, they just really got away from me. So, first action for a lot of these guys. So, let's play ball. The rubber match of the opening series of the season. Like, probably 06, Alex. Luis Gil, 29 starts last year, a 15-7 record, a 3.5 ERA. I mean, it doesn't really feel that different yet, AJ. Very little Diamond Dynasty, and I don't stream it. Bryce Terang will lead off. Wow, Luis Gil is only a 3-pitch pitcher in the game. That's kind of surprising, as that's high 1-0.
1-0.
Fastball, changeup, slider. That's it. You don't see a lot of 3-pitch starters. Yeah, Christian, it was a long day. A lot of stuff happened, and just it is what it is. There's a strike 1 and 2. Good backdoor slider there from Gil. I wonder if he can find success as only a 3-pitch pitcher. It's been better, Verdugo. Yeah, Tyler, I mean, the fact that it doesn't even have a 2-seam fastball. Usually they have, like, as this one pulled to the right side, Goldschmidt is there, takes it himself, 1 away. We'll look now at the Brewer lineup. We just saw Terang, followed by Sal Frelick, William Contreras, Christian Yelich, Jackson Churio in left, Garrett Mitchell in center, Joseph Ortiz at third, Andrew Monasterio at short, and Tyler Black at first base. Because it's not real, Colossal. Wills, thank you for the follow. Frelick, having himself a nice start to the season, takes a strike 0-1. I mean, it feels the same as last year, Dave.
Ball outside.
The 1-1. Rolled foul, 1 and 2. And this fouled back out of play, still 1 and 2. Sure, Christian, but you usually at least have, like, they give him a 2-seam fastball along with the 4-seam fastball, right? Like, it's unusual. As this one nubbed to the left side, this could be a tough play. Frelick runs well. Volpe off balance throw, not in time.
Oh, he beat it.
Almost nothing. I don't even know what symbol that is. I mean, I do believe he beat that out. That brings up William Contreras. 1 for 8 on the young year. The 1, a solo home run. As there go, a little hit and run action. Hold foul. As this rolled foul 0-2. And this one off the end of the bat popped up to right. Judge is there, drifting back. He'll make the catch, 2 away. I just didn't do it, Luke. Christian Yelich. And there goes Frelick, the throwdown not in time. As they call that outside to Yelich. 1-0. Sal's first steal of the year. 50-50 pitch that goes Christian's way. That's off the plate, 2-0.
Ball outside.
There's a strike at the knees, 2-1. And now swinging and a miss on a fastball, 2-2.
2-2.
And that one chased in the dirt. Carson Kelly will find it, fires the first. That completes the inning. So Brewers get a man on and leave him in scoring position. We go bottom 1, no score. Opening day was yesterday, Calvin. Opening day was yesterday. This is the opening series. Nestor Cortes, you see his numbers there. A 3.77 ERA last year, a 9-10 record for the Yankees. Lane Thomas, just acquired from Cleveland. 237 average, 15 homers. He's 1 for 9 on the young year. That 1 for 9 was with Cleveland. And swinging a miss on a cutter there, 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 to Lane. Hammered to left, fairly deep, going back, and it's gone! How's that for your first at-bat at Yankee Stadium as a Yankee? Goodbye, baseball! Stay in your lane, Lane Thomas! A solo home run to lead off the game, and it's 1-0 Yankees. Oh, goodness gracious! Lane Thomas just acquired for Trent Grisham and 2 AA pitchers. A massive upgrade to lead off the anti-lefty lineup. Literally got him when I started the stream today. Be a 1-0 to Dominguez. Dominguez late on that one, fouls it straight back, 1-1. Lane Thomas. A solo home run to lead off against Nestor Cortes. Lane Thomas is 40 points faster than Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Why not, Ryan? What's up, Michael? How's it going? Matthew just said it. Trent Grisham and 2 AA pitchers. Check swing, but called a strike. 1 away. Dominguez struggling there against Nestor in that at-bat. No, cool. I'm not trading Judge for bets, and I'm not going to commentate like John Scomby. I wouldn't mind it, Christian. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star. I agree, Matthew. Yeah, that's high. Well, Chris, that's good for you, buddy. Did you get the game early, and/or are you simming games? It'll be a 1-1 to Judge. Still need for his first hit of the year. Late on a fastball there, or actually out in front of it, 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Nestor, a fastball, sinker, cutter, sweeper, changeup pitcher. He'll only top out about 94. Oh, and Judge gets a hold of one. This one to deep left. It is gone! Goodbye, baseball! All rise! Aaron Judge deems that ball guilty. His first home run of the year. His first hit of the year. And it's 2-0 Yankees. Not always, Christian, but the last couple of years, yeah. Nope, I'm good commentating like me, dude. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. Rhys Hoskins, who had a massive 3-run home run
That's a ball.
in Game 2 of this 3-game series. You see there his numbers from last year. Wynn carrying out the dead center right now. But 2 home runs ripped to left, one by Judge, one by Lane Thomas. Swinging a miss by Hoskins, 1-1.
1-1.
Okay, but here's the thing. I'm not going to, this is what I do. I'm not going to, is that shot on the right field line? Just foul, 1-2. I'm not going to change my commentary. The 1-2. Skied to right by Hoskins, fairly deep. This one is caught. No. Yes, caught. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't tell there. Right against the wall. Right against the scoreboard. As you look at the Yankee lineup there, Thomas, Dominguez, Judge, Hoskins, Goldschmidt, Iglesias, Kelly, Max Schumann, and Anthony Volpe. I thought that I couldn't tell if that was out or if that was in. But reaching up and making the catch in right was Sal Frelick. So almost 3 home runs this inning. As now Paul Goldschmidt skies one to left, off the end of the bat. Churio is there. Well, Carson, I'll do you a favor, man. You hate it so much, now you don't have to watch it either. So 2 solo home runs in the first inning for the Yankees. I thought Hoskins had another, almost. As we go top 2, up 2-0. There's a strike to the belt, 0-1. PJ, thank you for the gift. Nope, I did not use PCI last year. Probably $15. $15 to be my next, the next one, my next comedy gig is in April. First weekend in April. Is that, call the ball to Churio. Heel wanted that one, barking at the umpire. So that's high, 2-2.
No, that's up.
Much appreciated, Wills. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got to chase that one away. Back-to-back Ks for Heel. Yeah, well, that's why I built them this way, Christian, is I like to win, and I really hate the way the Yankees are constructed in real life. But that's because Brian Cashman's a bum. There's a strike to Garrett Mitchell, 0-1, the speedy center fielder. The Brewers, team with a lot of speed, a lot of team speed, a little bit of pop, swing and a miss, 0-2. Very balanced lineup.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, strike 3-2 away. What are you talking about? Cool, that I know. That's fair, Ryan. That's cool, Dave. I'm sure he's a good dude. There's a strike, 0-1. I've never done anything with dogs. Like, what are you talking about? Is that misses inside, 1-1? Whoa, a little up and in. Brushes Ortiz back, 2-1. Nah, dude, are you getting money to promote this other game suddenly here in my chat? Don't spam. Don't spam on Twitch. Swing and a miss, another strikeout. Great inning for Luis Heel. Absolutely dominant against the 5, 6, 7 hitters. We go bottom 2. Yankees looking to win the rubber game in this 3-game set against the Brew Crew. No, that's fine, yeah. Congratulations, Rocco. Jose Iglesias. Mr. OMG. Fouled back out of play, 0-1. All right, dude, I know you're from TikTok. I'm going to give you, this is going to be, I'm going to time you out. It's a 10-minute timeout. Like, you got to chill with the same garbage, man. Like, I'm not going to ban you outright from Twitch, but you're timed out for 10 minutes. This fouled off 0-2. Nice. Nice, Dave. That's awesome, buddy. That's a big deal. This one skied to left center field. Mitchell is there, makes the catch. 1 away. That's my thoughts, Ryan. Carson Kelly just recently acquired. 238 average, 9 home runs, 37 RBI last year. Backup catcher to Austin Wells. Hammered to left field. A perfect that is going to get out of here. Goodbye, baseball. 3 solo home runs here against Nestor Cortes. Carson Kelly clobbers one to left. And the Yankees teeing off on formerly nasty Nestor, taking advantage of the short porch and left, are these righty hitters. And swing and a miss by Max Schumann. Yeah, thank you
No balls, 1 strike.
for the hydrate. Thank you. Oh, goodness. The 0-1 to Schumann. Oof, out in front of a changeup, 0-2.
0-2.
What's up, Aaron? How's it going? It'll be an 0-2 to Max Schumann. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. So it's been feast or famine so far for the Yankees. Nestor, his second strikeout. Well, they're 0-2, Aaron. And that brings up Volpe, who's gotten off to a hot start in the first 2 games of the year. Takes a pitch low, 1-0.
Ball.
Yankees getting some real good swings on Nestor. The 1-0, fouled straight back by Volpe, 1-1. I'm hanging in there, Aaron. I'm hanging in there. The 1-1, inside, 2-1.
2-1.
And the 2-1 is high, 3-1, with Lane Thomas on deck. I mean, sure, Aaron. I mean, in recent years, anyway. Ian, thank you for the share. Oh, and popped him up. Jammed him with a fastball. Just a little late. Couldn't get around on it. Monasterio makes the catch in shallow center, and that will end the inning. But Carson Kelly, his first at-bat as a Yankee, clobbers one to left. And at the end of 2, it's 3-0 New York. You see there the series recap. Milwaukee won on opening day. The Yankees took game 2 as Andrew Monasterio now. Skies the first pitch to shallow right. Judge coming on. Makes the catch, 1 away. Yeah, you're not wrong, Mikey. The NL Central is very weak and up for grabs. First game of the day, Tyler. Yeah, I had a very busy, long day, so I just got started. So we're probably just going to do 2 days. That little high to Tyler Black, 0-1. This rolled foul, 1-1. Oh, I'll reach out to him at some point, number 1. As there's a strike, 1-2. And this one rolled foul, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him at 97. 2 away. Already 5 Ks for Heel. That brings up Bryce Terang, who grounded out to first in his first at-bat. There's a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
Dude, panic.
1-1.
Like, stop spamming the same thing. I'm not trading these guys. Whether you're on TikTok or you're on Twitch, dude, like, it ain't happening. 'Cause that's low, 2-2.
Ball.
The 2-2. Strike 3, froze him looking with a slider at the knees. Luis Heel, a strikeout machine. We go bottom 3, up by 3. I don't think that is true, dude. And I'm gonna give you, like, I'm gonna tell you again, or I'm gonna mute you on TikTok too. Lane Thomas, his first home run of the year, his first as a Yankee. Swings and misses on a cutter there, 0-1.
0-1.
Looking for another one there, but out in front of the cutter. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
2.
What's up,
No
username?
balls,
How's it
2
going?
strikes.
The 0-2. High, 1-2.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Lane Thomas was 1 for 9 as a Guardian this year. His second year as a Guardian. The Yankees are like, we need an upgrade. As he flies this one to right, 1 away. And that brings up Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. No, NYR, I'm not getting Aaron Hicks back. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
0-2.
Is this pop fouling out of play? I mean, it feels similar username. No, Nick, I don't think it is. Again, the 0-2. Another foul ball by Dominguez staying alive as he fouls it straight back. And swing and a miss. Chases a back foot curveball. 2 away, and Dominguez. Nestor has 3 strikeouts, 2 of them Jason Dominguez.
The right fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge homered back in his first at-bat, his first home run of the year, his first hit of the year. Swing and miss, 0-1. They did, Nick. That's part of the reason why I got rid of Stanton. Panic, it's not happening. Exacting of the follow. The 0-1. Pulled to the left side. Ortiz there. Easy play, and the Yankees go in order for the first time today. We go top 4. Still up 3-0 on the backs of 3 solo home runs. You see the Brewer offense this series so far. A couple of home runs, but not much else. As Sal Frelick 1 for 1 with a single and a stolen base. Lines this one to right, and Sal Frelick is 2 for 2. Sal Frelick continuing to be a pest this series against the Yankees. That misses high, 1-0. Mason thinking of the share. There's a strike with the changeup, 1-1. Contreras, a 2-time Silver Slugger, chases a high fastball there, 1-2. And now chases a low slider, strike 3. 7 Ks for Heel. And now that brings up Christian Yelich. 0 for 1. Fouls a fastball straight back. 0-1. And a little hit and run action. That one pulled foul. 0-2. No pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. And this one, oh, it's off of Heel. Schumann hustles and, oh my goodness, going first to third is Frelick. Schumann had to field the ground ball. No one was covering third. And now you worry about Heel. The ground ball ricochets off Luis Heel. Yelich reaches on an infield single. Frelick goes first to third. And now runners at the corners for Jackson Chourio, looking still for his first hit of the year. Takes a strike, 0-1. I'm all right where I'm at, Ryan. No, I didn't. No, I do not, PJ. I do not. I've done everything I can to erase Aaron Hicks from my memory. As that's fouled off 1 and 2. That's in the dirt. Everybody stays put. 2 and 2. 1 and 1. Liney just started. As that's off the plate. 3 and 2. Garrett Mitchell on deck. Comes right at him with a fastball. Fouled off. And this one through the right side. That's going to be a base hit. Frelick will score. Yelich stops at second. Because the quick count. Charlie, I don't like quick counts. And Chourio gets his first hit of the year and his first RBI. And the Brewers looking for more here in the 4th. As Mitchell fouls this off 0-1. Yeah, didn't think that was happening, HP. As check swing, but he went around, says the umpire. 0-2. And this one skied to center. Lane Thomas is there. Tagging is Yelich. Thomas has a pretty solid arm, though. Fires a strike into third, 2 away. The magic of Yankee Stadium. Yeah, whatever. He went for the money, TikToker. Oh, well. Joseph Ortiz, 0 for 1. I mean,
That's
it's
up,
not like,
that's a ball.
right, well, now with all the injuries, the Yankees don't have any pitching either, but there's no, as this one hammered to center field, Thomas coming on, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. The Brewers, though, get a run. They are on the board at the end of 3.5. It's 3-1 Yankees.
Leading off.
Rhys Hoskins, 0 for 1. Just missed a home run in his last at-bat.
Hoskins.
Swings and misses out in front of a changeup, 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, Mikey, unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. That Dodger offense was relentless over there. Nestor only his 40th pitch of the day, the 0-1. Oof, another changeup. Got him well out in front of it, 0-2.
0-2.
And that one
That's a ball.
laid off. Tried to go do it well one too many times, and
1-2.
Hoskins laid off, 1-2. And now Hoskins spoils a fastball foul, still 1-2. That one way outside, 2-2.
2-2.
A lot of changeups trying to keep Hoskins on that back foot. The 2-2 is low, and now the count has been worked full. Yeah, we'll see what happens, PJ. Noah, thank you for the follow. The payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. Good take by Hoskins in the 0-2 hole, and then works the walk. First walk allowed by Nestor. That brings up Paul Goldschmidt, who flied out in his first at-bat. Check swing, but it's a strike anyway, 0-1. Goldschmidt 1 for 5 in his career against Nestor. Not a lot of at-bats between the two. And this one could be 2. To Ortiz, the second for 1, on to first. Around the horn goes the Brew Crew. 5-4-3, 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
And that brings up Jose Iglesias now, in only his second at-bat of the year. And this one inside out on the right field line, 0-1. The 0-1 jammed him a bit with that fastball. Coming on and making the catch is Frelick, and that'll end the inning. So because of the double play, no one left on base after the leadoff walk. We go top 5. Yankees up 3-1.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the
See the stats there.
Monasterio.
Both pitchers pitching relatively well. The difference is that Nestor's mistakes have left the yard. As Monasterio swings and misses there, 0-1. Let's go Yankees.
0-1.
Caden, yes. And now this one, inside out into first. Goldschmidt is there, takes it himself, 1 away.
Got him.
Tyler Black struck out in his first at-bat. 0 for 1 today. 1 for 8 on the year, but the one was a 3-run home run on opening day. As this punched foul, 0-2. And this one looped to left. Dominguez is there. Makes the catch, 2 away. Bryce Terang 0 for 1 with a, or 0 for 2, excuse me, with a strikeout and a ground out to first. Takes a strike here, 0-1. And that's low, 1-1.
Nope, ball.
Top of the 5th. And this one pulled foul, 1-2. Sean, thank you for the follow. And now this one hit hard to Volpe to his left. Off balance throw, but he got him. We go bottom 5. 1-2-3 inning for Heel. Yankees still up 3-1. Carson Kelly had 9 home runs all last year. He's already got 1 this year as he crushed 1 in his first at-bat against Nestor Cortes. And now pulls 1 to third out in front of that cutter. Nestor took a little something off of that as Ortiz throws out Kelly, 1 away.
Now batting,
And that brings up Max Schumann, former athletic super utility man. And he takes a strike 0-1. Schumann can play basically anywhere. And chops this one softly to the left side. High hop, tough throw, but Monasterio gets him 2 away.
He's out of there.
Now that brings up Anthony Volpe, who popped out in his first at-bat. And Anthony smacks it hard to the right side, but Terang is there. Flips it to first. A quick inning for Nestor, who has settled down nicely. We go top 6. Yankees still up only by 2. Sal Frelick, 2 singles, a run scored, and a stolen base. A thorn in Luis Gil's side. Takes a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. Feels the same as every year, Eric. Is swinging and miss, got him out in front of a changeup there. 0-2.
0-2.
And this one chopped up the middle. Gonna be a tough play for Volpe. Frelick runs well. And he beat it out, they say. I wish I could challenge that. I think Volpe got him. Let's take a look at the replay. I think Volpe got him on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he should be out, and he is. 1 away. As that'll bring up Contreras now, 0 for 2. So the Yankees finally retire Frelick. There's a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
This one fouled off at the plate, 0-2. And now the 0-2. Way outside, 1-2.
1-2.
80th pitch of the day for Gil. High again, 2-2. Got him to chase the slider. Set him up again for it. Contreras, 2 away. As he goes down on strikes. 8th K for Gil. And now that brings up Christian Yelich, who's 1 for 2 today with a single. Takes a strike. Why not, HP?
No balls. 1
Like,
strike.
I don't know why play Diamond Dynasty? Why grind? I mean, shot, it feels like the same as any year. As this one ripped foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Strike 3, Yelich down looking. We go bottom 6. Yankees still up by a pair. It'll be the top of the Yankee lineup. Lane Thomas, 1 for 2 with a solo home run today. As Mark Leiter Jr. starting to warm in the pen. Looks like he will get the 7th. So he'll... All right, whatever you say, HP. That's inside the Thomas 1-0.
Ball inside.
I mean, I played it a little bit today just to see what it was looking like. It kind of felt exactly the same to me. No, I'm not playing any of the Conquest stuff, Crocs. The 1-0. And Thomas serves this to right field. That's a base hit. Lane Thomas with a single. 2 for 3 in his Yankee debut. An opposite field single, and that's going to probably do it for Nestor. So Nestor goes 5, gives up 5 plus, gives up 3. The man on first, his responsibility. Heel done after 6 as he's getting handshakes, and that'll gives up 1. And Jared Koenig, who got roughed up in yesterday's game. Koenig, excuse me. And they got Thomas picked off. They got Lane Thomas in a rundown. They picked him off. Yankees still trying to get their first stolen base of the year. Thomas went on first move. That's why it's tough running on lefties. As that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 to Dominguez. Fouled off at the plate, 1-1. So not a perfect... Oh, yeah, Jay, ton of moves. Not a perfect debut for Lane Thomas. As this fouled off 1-2. Mistakes were made. The 1-2 to Dominguez. Chops softly up the middle. Oh, look, that would have been a double play ball anyway, as throwing out Dominguez is Terang 2 away. Feels a lot of the same, Derek.
Now batting, right fielder.
That brings up Aaron Judge, 1 for 2 with a solo home run today. And Judge skies this one, fouled on the right field line, 0-1. HP, I got rid of 30% of the roster. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Grisham, LeMahieu, Stanton, Rodon, Stroman, Tim Hill, all gone. The 0-2. Chop to the right side. That's going to get through, though. Terang was shading Judge up the middle, so he goes the other way, and that is a 2-out single for the Yankee captain. And that brings up Rhys Hoskins, who just missed the home run earlier.
Hoskins.
Oh, and he pops the first pitch up, a cutter off the end of the bat. Tyler Black down from first base, foul ground in front of the Yankee dugout, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Yankees leave a man on. We go top 7, still up by 2. Because I want the team to be good, Retro. I'm doing all right, Niner. How are you? What's up, Timmy? How you doing? Mark Leiter Jr. now coming in out of the pen. Really struggled as a Yankee last year,
Number 56.
especially down the stretch. But hopefully a full year in the Bronx, they're hoping will straighten him out, as he's going to get the 7th inning here in the rubber game of this 3-game set.
The left fielder,
Jackson Churio, 1 for 2, with an RBI single, his first hit of the year. As this one chopped to the left side. Volpe there, gets a nice hop, fires the first, 1 away. Well, I mean, I traded Rodon, Stroman, and Stanton for, what was it, Rhys Hoskins? I think it was Rhys Hoskins and Joel Payamps. Garrett Mitchell 0 for 2. I traded Everson Pereira, DJ LeMahieu, and somebody else for Michael Lorenzen for the Royals. He's my number 5 now. I traded Trent Grisham and 2 AA pitchers for Lane Thomas. There's a strike, 0-2. Goodness, who else did I trade? Is this fouled off still 0-2? You know, I traded prospects for Max Schumann. I signed Jose Iglesias as a free agent. Ooh, that curveball just a little low, says the umpire. 1-2. As that's off the plate, 2-2.
That's the ball.
Oh yeah, I sent the AA shortstop to Chicago for Carson Kelly. Again, not calling that
That's the
low
ball.
strike.
Count is full.
Count now full. Crowd getting restless. And he chases one. That one was a ball. Mitchell helping Leiter out there, 2 away. Yes, Jazz is not starting today because of the lefty Nestor, but Jazz is usually my second baseman. Joseph Ortiz, the third baseman now, up to the plate. Takes a strike on the outer half, 0-1. As that is off the plate, 1-1. And a high hanging curveball looped into right field. That's going to be a base hit for Ortiz as Judge will fire in. So a 2-out single for the Brewer third baseman, and that brings up the shortstop Andrew Monasterio. There's a strike with the splitter, 0-1. And this one smacked to the right side. Iglesias tested for the first time today, makes the play. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees still up 3-1. No idea, Mitch. Brian Hudson, another southpaw out of the pen for the Brewers. Got 1 out in game 1 of this series. Paul Goldschmidt, a fly out and a ground out today. And Jonathan Loaiza is starting to warm. Looks like he will come in for the 8th inning. Actually, with 3 straight lefties due up. Tyler Holton, I forgot. We also traded another prospect. We traded a prospect to the Tigers for Tyler Holton to be my lefty out of the pen. You know, a 79 overall versus Tim Hill, who was a 61 overall. So with 3 straight lefties due up, if anyone gets on, we'll go to Loizaga, but as Paul Goldschmidt takes the first pitch and rips it to right center field, and it is gone! He's good as gold! Paul Goldschmidt on Oppo Taco to right center! Goodbye, baseball! His first as a Yankee, and it's 4-1 New York! A hanging curveball, and Goldschmidt lets it rip 392 to right center into the Yankee bullpen. No, I agree, Mike. A 61 overall. When I saw that, I hated to do it, but I had to get rid of him. As that's low 1-0.
Ball, low.
Iglesias 0 for 2, a couple of flyouts today. So 4 solo home runs for the Yankees. I will admit that, Timmy, the no doubt and animations are pretty good. As that's fouled off 1-1. The 1-1 way inside, and OMG jackknifes out of the way. The 2-1 to Iglesias. No, I agree, Mitch. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if he was a 71, I would have left him alone. That's true, Timmy. No, he was a free agent in the game, Mike, so I picked him up. I forget where he is in real life right now. What's up, Pete? How's it going? Or if he's still available. He's going to mostly get at-bats against lefties. The 2-2, way inside, the count now full, with Carson Kelly on deck. What's up, birds? How you doing? What's up, Nate? How's it going? The payoff pitch. Iglesias fouls it straight back, still 3-2. No, I agree, Timmy. And the 3-2. Once again, the payoff pitch. Skied to fairly deep left, but just a little underneath it. Churio makes the catch, 1 away. And that brings up Carson Kelly. One of the 4 solo home runs today in his Yankees debut. His first Yankee at-bat. It's broadcast, Brian. It's broadcast. And there you go. It's the same as it ever is, Brady. Pretty much. I hope they do, Pete. I hope they do. The 1-0. Kelly skies it to right. Just a hair late on that fastball. Ball is carrying, though. But Mitchell will run it down in the alley, 2 away. And that brings up Max Schumann playing third base today in his Yankee debut. He has struck out and grounded out. No, Nick. And Schumann, out in front of that curveball, fouls it off at the plate, 0-1. Good pitch to hit, just missed it. I don't think so, Pete. I think he's going to be busy with Seth. Swing and a miss on a better curveball, 0-2.
0-2.
Well, if Logan Paul is hurt, that's better for everybody, Nick. That's inside, 1-2. Okay, Jake. It could also be my chair. My chair squeaks a lot, but sure. The 1-2. Fouled off, 1-2. As Schumann staying alive. The 1-2 from Hudson. And fouls off another one, still 1-2. No, I agree, DeAndre. I feel like it feels a lot of the same. So that's off the plate, 2-2. Roman, I'm good where I'm at, buddy. Again, if you don't like the way I play, guys, you can just keep scrolling. The 2-2. And another foul ball for Schumann, making Hudson work. Best pitch to hit was the first one. And now turns on an inside cutter, skies it to left. So 3 fly ball outs, but also a big fly this inning. Paul Goldschmidt leads the inning off with a solo home run at the end of 7 full in the Bronx. It's 4-1 New York. As Tyler Holton will make his second appearance as a Yankee, got an out in the first game of the year. Tyler Black 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. Takes the first pitch Thomas got a bad jump, but he can't make the catch. And that is going to be a double for Tyler Black, who hustles into second. Dominguez backing up Thomas. Lane Thomas got a terrible jump. Had trouble reading it off the end of the bat. He should have caught that. And that's going to bring up Bryce Terang now, who's 0 for 3. He takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0.
1-0.
And this doctor! If it's fair, it's gone. It is a foul ball. Just foul. 1-1. And now this one chopped to the right side. Iglesias is there. Black will go to third, 1 away. Grisham and a couple of prospects, Mitch. Two double-A pitchers, basically. Sal Frelick now, 2 singles, a run scored, a stolen base. He has been a Yankee killer this series. Takes one off the plate, 1-0.
That's out.
Out in front of a changeup now, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now this one skied to left. This should get a run in. Dominguez will make the catch. Tagging is Tyler Black. The throw is up the line and not in time. It's a sac fly. And an RBI for Frelick. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star, Daniel. And that will bring up William Contreras. And we are going to go to the bullpen now. And Jonathan Loaizaga will come in to face Contreras. Yeah, he doesn't have as good an arm as I was hoping he would have, Pete. So Holton gets 2 of the 3 outs. To be fair, Lane Thomas gets a better jump. He would have had a 1-2-3 inning. But Jonathan Loaizaga pitched in 3 games last year before he got hurt, missed the whole year. He can still throw hard, as that one's in at 99 and fouled off 0-1. And now this fouled off 0-2. And this one popped up to Judge and right. Contreras got underneath it. Judge makes the catch. That will end the 8th. We go bottom 8, or top of the 8th, I should say. Yankees up 4-2. Aaron Ashby now coming in out of the pen. Anthony Volpe 0 for 2 with a pop-out and a ground out. And we might finally see Devin Williams. Unless the Yankees get a pair of runs here, Devin Williams will come in for the 9th. Well, particularly in right field, Pete. He should be gold, but that's just my thoughts. As this one hammered by Volpe to dead center field and deep. Mitchell going back. Still back. Runs it down for the first out of the inning. He got a great jump on that. And runs it down for the first out, and that brings up Lane Thomas now 2 for 3 in his Yankee debut with a single and a solo home run. Sure, Herb, you want to donate for it? As this one smacked to the right side, that's going to be a base hit. Cut off out there by Frelick. And now that will bring up Jason Dominguez. Dominguez 0 for 3 today. And there's a strike on the inside edge, 0-1. Because I don't like Trent Grisham, Den. And I like the idea of Lane Thomas facing against lefties, and he's 3 for 4 today against lefties. I call it my anti-lefty lineup. It's all righties and switch hitters now.
0-2.
Also, Lane Thomas has 40 more points of speed than Trent Grisham. The 0-2. Just off the plate, 1-2. Lane Thomas has an 88 speed. Trent Grisham's a 49. As Dominguez gets a hold of one to deep left field. Churio back. He will run it down just shy of the track, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Yeah, it's because of the Elgato. It's a thing with the Elgato, Den. If you want to see it, you got to go to Twitch. Aaron Judge 2 for 3 today with a single and a solo home run. Rolls a curveball foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Judge. There's a strike, 0-2. What's up, Tony? How's it going? Good where I'm at. The 0-2 to Judge. He slices that changeup foul, still 0-2. Thomas, good speed off of, well, great speed really off of first. The 0-2 is low in the dirt. Contreras, good block, 1-2. The 1-2 now to Judge. Hammered to left center. Goodbye, baseball. No doubt about it. 438 to left center. All rise. His second of the day. Aaron Judge deems that hanging breaking ball guilty and crushes it to left center. And it's 6-2 Yankees. Just a cement mixer of a curveball, and Judge crushes it. Honestly, Pete, I have no idea. I still think they could win the division, but guys got to step up. So, and that's the problem also seeing guys a third time in a series. Murphy keeps using the same pitchers. The Yankees now starting to get comfortable against them. And Judge, after going 0 for 8 in the first 2 games, 3 for 4 today with 2 home runs. Steve-O, thank you for the follow. I don't think so, Mitch. I think Baltimore got worse, too. Corbin Burns going to Arizona. No, Jordan, I just made a lot of good trades. As this fouled off by Hoskins, 0-1. Hoskins 0 for 2 with a walk. Yesterday was the first stream, Khalil, as Hoskins swings and misses 0-2. I did, Birds, yes.
0-2.
Yeah, me too, Pete. The 0-2. Swing and a miss on the sinker. So, not as good a day today for Hoskins as yesterday was, but some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. Today, Aaron Judge was the windshield. Crushes this one. Well, if I hold on here, Mitch, I'll be 2-1. I mean, Boston's already got a bunch of injuries, too. So, even though it's not a save situation, Devin Williams is going to come in to finally get a little bit of action. Christian Yelich, 1 for 3 with a single. This way he gets to face his former team. Yelich takes a strike 0-1. Also gives me a chance that I get to use everybody. So, the 0-1. Hammered foul by Yelich, 0-2. 1-1, Mitch. Hopefully we'll be 2-1. Ooh, that is that signature screwball. But Yelich takes.
1-2.
And now the 1-2. Can't take that one, though. Chased it. Kelly gets the angle, fires the first one away. Jackson Churio, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. His first hit and RBI of the year. Takes one a little high, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Ooh, nasty cutter there. 1-1.
1-1.
And now this one skied to fairly deep right. Judge drifting back. Just on the lip of the track makes the catch. 2 away. What's up, Dylan? How's it going? Garrett Mitchell, last hope for the Brewers now. 0 for 3, excuse me, with 2 strikeouts and a fly out. As that misses outside, 1-0. Did a ton of trades, Dylan. Ton of trades. There's a strike, 1-1. And this one pulled foul, 1-2. Brewers down to their last strike. Yankees trying to take 2 of 3 here in the Bronx on opening weekend. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Devin Williams in his Yankee debut has a 1-2-3-9. And the Yankees take 2 of 3 from the Brew Crew after losing opening day. Luis Gil, 6 innings, 1 run. gets the win. Nestor Cortes, 5 innings, 3 runs, takes the loss. Yankees tacked on against the bullpen. A bunch of new Yankees get their first action in the anti-lefty lineup. Paul Goldschmidt, Lane Thomas, their first home runs as Yankees. As was a first home run for Carson Kelly. And Aaron Judge adds 2 home runs, a 5-home run day for the Bronx Bombers. Came out yesterday, Aiden. Grisham and a double-A reliever and a double-A starter. Starting pitcher, Zach. Who was operating out of the bullpen anyway. He was an extra guy, so... I mean, they're virtually the same, Aiden. Yes, I'll show you the roster. I'll show you everybody for folks who are new. As Arizona will come to town, Clark Schmidt versus Brandon. No, it's Brandon Fat, but like. Okay, so real quick, I'll show the pitching rotation. Cole, Fried, Heel, Schmidt, and Michael Lorenzen now as the 5. The bullpen, Luke Weaver, Ian Hamilton, Fernando Cruz, Mark Leiter Jr., Tyler Holton, who we got from the Tigers. So we got Lorenzen from the Royals, Holton from the Tigers, Piamps from the Brewers, and then Loizaga and Devin Williams. And then the lineups, we got Dominguez, Judge, Bellinger. We got Rhys Hoskins from the Brewers, Jazz, Goldschmidt, Wells, Cabrera, Volpe. And then on the bench, and these guys all start against lefties, we got Max Schumann from the Athletics, Carson Kelly from the Cubs, Lane Thomas from Cleveland, and Jose Iglesias was a free agent, right? So our normal lineup is we got 2 switch hitters in there and 3 lefties. Cannon, thank you for the share. And then the anti-lefty lineup is all righties and Dominguez. Cleveland, thank you for the follow. So, and so far so good. The anti-lefty lineup really took it to Nestor. So, overall, anyway. I mean, also it's still very early, but right now, Hoskins and Judge tied for the team lead in RBIs with 3 each. Judge has 2 home runs. Volpe and Dominguez are both 3 for 10, so they're leading in average. Although technically, I guess Carson Kelly 1 for 3 is leading in average, but he doesn't have nearly as many at-bats. So, and yeah, Lane Thomas was 1 for 9 as a Guardian, and he's 3 for 4 as a Yankee. So he might earn himself some more playing time. I mean, he will. Like whenever Bellinger or Judge or Dominguez needs a day off, Lane Thomas is going to be the guy. Mike Trout's overall? I have no idea. Trout is still a 96 overall, Dylan. So, all right, I'm going to run a quick commercial, get more water, and then we'll play game 2 of tonight's stream. Did I answer Ryan's question? It's broadcast. I think I misread your quote there, Ryan. I think I just realized that you asked if it was broadcast or dynamic. I thought you asked me to change it. Anyway, no idea, Yankees. No idea. Sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes I'll misread it. Sometimes because I'm trying to go back and forth between two chat rooms and the game and the commentary. So sorry if I misread that or misanswered that. I can't even remember. It's all a blur. The last hour, it's all a blur. Anyway, yeah, the camera is broadcast. Yeah, I have Judge. I'm on. Clark Schmidt is going to get his first action of the year, though. Look at that. We don't expect that. Rays 3-1, Red Sox 3-2, Orioles 3-2, Yankees 2-1, Blue Jays 1-4. Just one more today, Mitch. It's been a long day. It's been a long day for me, so that's why we started late. Tomorrow, we'll probably try and do 3 tomorrow. No, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good, Ryan. Yeah, I appreciate it. Also, quick reminder, of course, anybody around on Twitch, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub. If you want to gift it to me, it's always appreciated. So, I always want to mention that, because it doesn't cost you anything or anything you're not already paying for, and it helps me out. So, I'm going to try to do more in the afternoon, Mitch, like I wanted to do today. Like, again, hopefully these guys who I'm chasing for the freelance money that they owe me, hopefully they get back to me and it doesn't become a thing. And then I've got the thing. I was getting a text message. I'll answer it later. Well, it happens, Amon. Sometimes it's a trap game. Trap games happen. But the thing I'm supposed to have tomorrow, I think, is going to get moved to Friday. So if that gets moved to Friday, I will probably start around 6 o'clock Eastern, either 5 or 6 Eastern. So 2 or 3 Pacific. I do have a voiceover thing tomorrow, but that'll be done in the morning. And then, yeah, and then we'll just go from there. So, yeah, and try and do 3 games. I would love to do 3 games tomorrow, if possible, which would take us into Pittsburgh. We do this game, and then we do tomorrow. I'll be looking forward to it because it'll be Corbin Burns versus. I wanted to do 3 tonight, but I'm just not going to have the time and just, yeah. Oh, yeah, I was waiting for see, I'm just out of it. I'm just out of it right now. The commercials are over. I'm just rambling. But anyway, like I said, it's been a long day. So tomorrow Lorenzen, Garrett Cole will hopefully get off the schneid, but that's going to be tough against Zach Gallen. And then Max Fried will face Mitch Keller of Pittsburgh, who is 3-2. Anyway, let's play game 2. I'm so off. I'm gonna have to make tacos later, and it's not Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Wednesday now. After the day off, everybody pretty much good out of the bullpen. Maybe try to avoid using Mark Leiter if possible, but yeah, Clark Schmidt will get his first start of the year, and against the righty Brandon Pfaadt. We're gonna use our usual lineup, so this should be fun. Dominguez did not look good against the lefties very much in that last game. That's something to keep an eye on going forward. But welcome back to the Bronx. Did I save the game? Can't remember. Oh well. Yankees. You see there the stories coming into this. Luis Heel has a big game. The Yankees take 2 of 3. Aaron Judge shined as well with a pair of home runs. Diamondbacks versus Yankees. Clark Schmidt, first start of the year. You see there, 5-5 record last year, a 2.85 ERA. Hit to a lot of injuries last year. Jake McCarthy hitting 273. No home runs, 3 RBI here in the early year. Another weird selection of pitches for Clark Schmidt. There's a strike with the cutter, 0-1. McCarthy has been a career Diamondback so far. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-2. So it's basically 2 kinds of fastballs and 2 kinds of curveballs. for Clark. The 0-2. Chopped foul to the left side. 0-2 still as the count holds. He's got the knuckle curve, and now he's got this sweeper to use there. McCarthy could not check his swing. Strike 3, one away. Geraldo Perdomo now. Will step up to the plate. And pops it straight up. Austin Wells back in the lineup after getting a day off against the lefty. Makes the catch and foul, ground 2 away. Well, now look at the Diamondback lineup. We saw McCarthy. He's in center field. Perdomo at short. Ketel Marte at second. Eugenio Suarez at third. Josh Naylor acquired in the offseason at first. Corbin Carroll in right, batting sixth. Adrian Del Castillo behind the plate. Randall Grichuk, the DH. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. I believe he's in left field as the box, because, yes, in left field, as I thought, batting ninth. As Marte now will step up to the plate, hitting 353. I have no idea. No idea who's winning the World Series. The 0-1 to Marte is chopped foul, 0-2. I think so, Mikey. It's very well balanced. Another balanced lineup. Ooh, curveball missed just low, and Marte lays off. Another one. Will not chase those two low curveballs. 2-2. As this one hammered down the right field line. Judge will not be able to get to it, and it's just a foot foul. I appreciate that, Ryan. Yeah. I mean, same as game is same as last year. This one hit hard to the left side. Volpe backhands, fires the first, got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Schmidt. At the end of a half inning, we go bottom one, no score. Fought 11-10 last year with a near 5 ERA for Arizona. He is their number 5 starter. Dominguez, you see there's still his last year numbers. 3 for 10 though this year with a home run or no home runs and an RBI. Ooh, good curveball from Fott. Swing and miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Fought a fastball, sweeper, sinker, changeup, curveball pitcher. 2 curveballs. A regular curveball and then a sweeper. He'll hit 97 on the gun. Is this foul off? Yeah, I forget. All the trades I made, the numbers get changed. Yes, it is, Lucas. The 0-2 to Dominguez. And got jammed with a fastball inside, popped up foul ground. And Suarez can't make the catch as he runs into the tarp. Directional Hunter, the 0-2. Chopped to first. First baseman takes it himself. That is Naylor, 1 away. Look at the Yankee lineup. Dominguez is followed by Judge, Bellinger, Hoskins, Jazz Chisholm, Ball Goldschmidt, Austin Wells, Oswaldo Cabrera at third, and Anthony Volpe batting ninth and playing short. Judge had a monster rubber game against the Brewers with 2 home runs and a single. Starting to wake up a bit after going 0 for 8 with just a couple of walks in the first 2 games. Oof, it swings at the first pitch and pops it up, foul ground. Naylor is there, just missed that fastball, makes the catch, 2 away. So a couple quick outs for Fott, and that brings up Cody Bellinger now. Bellinger, no home runs, 2 RBI. Takes a pitch high, 1-0.
1-0.
4 home runs away from 200 in his career. The 1-0. Oh, and it just missed it. Off the end of the bat, popped up to shallow right center. Catch is made by Carroll, or that's McCarthy. And that'll end the inning. Both teams go 1-2-3. We go top 2. Scoreless here in the Bronx. Nice, Justin. Thank you, Matt. Eugenio Suarez, the third baseman. Former Mariner, former Red. Hitting .286 on the year. No home runs, 2 RBI. Takes a strike on the inside edge, 0-1. Good sinker there from Clark Schmidt. Now this one chopped foul, 0-2. Doing all right, Nate. How are you? Yeah, I don't have to do it all the time, Hunter. As this rolled foul, still 0-2. Sometimes you just sit back. Another foul ball on the curveball. And another foul ball. Suarez making Schmidt work. Trying to keep everything down and away from the power-hitting third baseman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wells will find the loose ball. Fires the first, 1 away.
He's out.
So second K of the day already for Schmidt, and that brings up Josh Naylor, who had some great regular season moments against the Yankees. Not as many in the postseason. Takes one inside 1-0. Hunter thinking of the follow. As this rolled foul to the left side, 1-1. Naylor acquired in the offseason to replace Christian Walker, who's now in Houston. Ooh,
That's a ball.
call that goes Naylor's way, 2-1. And now this one grounded up the middle. Jazz is there. Settles, has time to get the slow-moving Naylor 2 away. Not the best first move by Jazz, but he made up for it. Corbin Carroll now hitting .267, no home runs, 1 RBI on the year. And this one hit hard to the right side. Goldschmidt is there, takes it himself. Another quick inning for Clark. We go bottom 2, still scoreless. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, Mikey. I mean, Jazz, it's kind of the same as it is every year, honestly. Rhys Hoskins hitting a .182 so far as a Yankee. 1 home run, 3 RBI. Oof, and just missed that fastball out in front of it. 0-1. And now grounds a fastball foul. 0-2. The 0-2 to Hoskins. And he slices this one foul. Again, trying to jam him inside. Still 0-2. I use directional. The 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
1 ball.
See, that's what that blue arrow means. The 1-2. And Hoskins slaps it foul just a little bit late. Still 1-2. I appreciate it, Ryan. Thank you very much. As that's outside again, 2-2. I thank you. The 2-2. And fouled straight back and out of play. Still 2-2. Pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. I got him in the game. As that's inside 3-2. Christian thinking of the follow. So Hoskins has worked the count full. The payoff pitch is outside, ball 4. A great at-bat for Rhys Hoskins. He was in an 0-2 hole, battled and battled and battled, and draws the leadoff walk. And that brings up Jazz Chisholm. Jazz hitting a .167 with a solo home run so far this year. The first pitch from Fott is ripped on the left field line. That is going to be extra bases. Into the corner it goes. Hoskins is not fleet of foot. He will stop at third. It's a double for Jazz Chisholm Jr., his first of the year, and the Yankees are cooking with gas here in the second inning. I mean, obviously, like, the Dodgers are going to be good. Colson, like, you know. As that brings up Goldschmidt hitting .273 with a solo home run. Yeah, I did a lot of trades, Mikey. And Goldschmidt chases a high fastball, 0-1. He smells ducks on the pond. He smells RBIs, and he was looking to crush that one. The 0-1. Oof, another high fastball, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goldschmidt chases. Great speed at second, bad speed at third. The 0-2. Low and in the dirt. Good block there by the catcher. Everybody stays put, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 from Fott. Oh, and Goldschmidt got the pitch he wanted, but out in front of the fastball, yanks it foul. The 1-2. And he stays alive as he spoils another fastball. Still 1-2. No, Ryan, I'm not going to, and I won't. The 1-2. Chased him on another high fastball. Strike 3, 1 away. Could not resist. And now that brings up Austin Wells hitting a .167 with no home runs and an RBI. And Wells skies this to fairly deep center. Hoskins not fleet of foot. Everybody's tagging. Here comes the throw, and it's not in time. It's a sac fly for Austin Wells, his second RBI of the year. And it's 1-0 Yankees. Good productive out there from Wells, and I'll bring up Cabrera now. I mean, they feel mostly the same, Johnny. Cabrera hitting a $167 so far on the year. Fouls a fastball straight back 0-1. The 0-1 to the Ozman. Jazz off a third. Oof. Over the top, swing over the top of that sinker. 0-2. The 0-2. I agree, Mikey. The 0-2. Oh, good curveball on the back foot. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 3. So Fott limits the damage. The Yankees do get a run. Oh, that's fair, Ryan. So 1-0 Yankees after 2. Adrian Del Castillo, the catcher, 222 average, no home runs, 1 RBI. The leadoff walk comes back around. That's off the plate, 1-0. And now swing and a miss on a cutter, 1-1.
1-1.
That's off the plate, 2-1.
1 strike.
1-0 Yankees, top of the third. As this one ripped on the right field line, but foul, 2-2. And that misses low, 3-2. Grichuk on deck. And this one sliced foul will do it again. Still 3-2 to the catcher, Del Castillo. And another foul ball. Probably Florida again, Mitch. Oh, and a high-hanging curveball. Goodbye, baseball. Del Castillo is first of the year. A moonshot to right. He kept battling, and then Clark hung a curve. And just like that, we're tied back up now at 1. A monstrous shot. Yeah, that curveball just hung up there. It hung up there instead of breaking down and in. A bad miss from Schmidt, and now that brings up Randall Grichuk. Former Rocky, former Blue Jay, takes a strike 0-1. 1 home run, 5 RBI, 333 average on the year. The DH for the Diamondbacks rolls this over to third. Cabrera charges, fires the first, 1 away. That brings up Gurriel Jr. now. He takes a strike 0-1.
0-1.
Gurriel 1 for 8 on the year. Takes another quick strike 0-2. Jared, thank you for the share. And the 0-2 just off the plate, 1-2. I mean, it's negligible, but sure. And another foul ball. So Clark just having a little trouble putting some of these guys away here in the third, but he got him there. Swing the miss on a sinker on the outside corner, 2 away. Third K for Clark, 2 away now. And that brings up Jake McCarthy. McCarthy grounded, or he strike out. Takes a strike there. Struck out his first at-bat, 0-1. My apologies. Now 3 for 12 on the young year. Well, now he's going to ground out. Soft roller to Jazz. Fires the first. We go bottom 3. But the Diamondbacks, their first hit of the day, a moonshot by Adrian Del Castillo. And we are knotted back up at 1. Some fun news and notes. Jorge Polanco, 500 career RBI. Terso Ornelas makes his major league debut. And Miguel Andujar goes 5 for 5 for the A's in a losing effort to the Cubs. Anthony Volpe will lead off the bottom of the third. And swings over the top of a curveball, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Volpe went 3 for 10 against the Brew Crew. I mean, so far, I think they're good signings, Mitch. But again, it's going to be who's going to play quarterback.
No ball, 2
The
strikes.
0-2 to Volpe. 3 straight curveballs, 3 straight swinging strikes, 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Jason Dominguez. Now, I don't want Rogers at all as that backdoor curveball gets the zone. 0-1. I want Jameis Winston if they're going to go with a free agent. The 0-1 to Dominguez. Oof. Fouls off a changeup, 0-2. Fought using a lot of his secondary pitches to keep the Yankees off balance. As that's inside, 1-2.
Oh, that's inside.
What are you talking about, Anthony? The 1-2. Inside again, 2-2 as Dominguez jackknifes out of the way. Mitch, they're not going anywhere with Rogers or without, so swing and miss strike 3. I'd rather have somebody I can root for. It's not even 8 o'clock, Anthony. I'm on the West Coast, man. Like, Judge now up at the plate. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. No, that's what I'm saying, Mikey. He's bad for the culture. The 0-1. Oof, out in front of that curveball, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, but he's a cancer in the locker room, Matthew, as that misses low, 1-2.
That's a ball.
Giants have culture issues as it is. You don't need him coming in to make them worse. The 1-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss on a good sinker. And my goodness, Fott strikes out the side. We go top 4, still tied at 1. Perdomo 0 for 1 with a pop out. There's a strike 0-1. The Parallels, both pitchers, 39 pitches through 3 innings. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, as that's inside 1-1.
Inside, ball 1.
So a bit of a surprising pitcher's duel here. A swing and a miss, 1-2. As both teams still trying to find that early season rhythm. As that almost took Clark's head off. That's a base hit up the middle. Another hanging curveball. That's been where the mistakes have come. That's where the hits have come. When Clark hangs a curveball, well, hang him and bang him, as they say. He should, Mikey. I think, Matthew, that's a massive upgrade for you guys.
Runner.
Swing and a miss, little hit and run action, and just like that, Perdomo is erased on the caught stealing. Austin Wells guns him down. It was a hit and run, but Marte swung through the pitch. Few years, Anthony. Yeah, Garrett, they'll be good. I think it's below average, Mikey. Yes, Lancer, it's franchise. Marte 0 for 1. Skies this one to right center. Judge waves off belly. Makes the catch, 2 away. I am playing as the Yankees, Liam. Matty, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Anthony. And that brings up Suarez, who struck out in his first at-bat. And rolls this foul, 0-1. The 0-1 from Clark. Another foul ball, 0-2. It's game 4. 12. Like, the game just came out. The season just started. As that's rolled foul, Suarez stays alive. Much better curveball there from Clark. Ooh, and this one a hanger, but then high hopper to Volpe. Fires the first.
He's out.
And that will end the inning. So the Diamondbacks get a hit because of the caught stealing, no one left. We go bottom 4 as we look at the fan cam. Don't get nauseous. Tied at 1.
Leading off for the Yankees, the 7th fielder, Cody Bellinger.
It happens because of the well, for me, Jack, it happens because of the Elgato, as that's off the plate 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, 12, I mean, the game just came out, man. Like, Bellinger 2 for 8, like, and you're like the 15th person to ask me that today. Like, swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Because here's the thing, Mitch, I'd rather lose a bunch of games if it's going to be a transitional year anyway and get a quarterback next year.
1 ball.
Yes, Lancer, directional hitting. The 1-2 to Bellinger. Skied to left, jammed him just a little bit on the fastball. Gurriel there makes the catch, 1 away. Rhys Hoskins walked and scored the only run of the game for the Yankees. Cool, Lancer. And rips a fastball foul, 0-1. I'm good out where I'm at, Liam. More realistic this way. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball at the knees, 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
I use meter. Is this fouled off? Still 0-2. It'll be another 0-2 to Hoskins. Off the plate, good take, 1-2.
That's off the plate.
I like him too, Mitch, but I mean, that's the thing. They might be lame ducks. Is this one smacked hard to the right side? That's a base hit. Hoskins beats the shift. Well, modified shift. Obviously, it's not a full shift because that's been outlawed, but Marte playing more up the middle. Huge gap on the right side. And Hoskins goes the other way. He's the DH, 12. Got rid of Stanton. HT, thank you for the follow. Jazz Chisholm 1-for-1 with a double. Pulls this to the right side. Oh, what a stop by Marte. It could be 2. Back to first. It is a 4-6-3 double play. Marte robs Jazz of a base hit and turns it into 2. We go top 5. Still tied at 1. Jazz hit it hard, and Marte with a Gold Glove caliber play at second base. Now I hear you, Mitch. If only, Shane. Yeah, I got rid of Trent Grisham. Lane Thomas is now my 4th outfielder. I got rid of Carlos Rodon. I got Michael Lorenzen instead. I cleaned up the bullpen. I got, what's his name, Holton from Detroit as my lefty. As this popped up, jammed on a cutter. Volpe in shallow left, drifting back, makes the catch, 1 away. A lot of bench moves. I am playing, Krista. Corbin Carroll grounded out in his first at-bat. And fouls a cutter straight back, 0-1. The 0-1, strike on the outside corner, 0-2. And the 0-2, just a little low. Good take there by Corbin Carroll.
1 ball, 2
And
strikes.
1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2. I might 12 if I don't get any production out of third base, but we're going to give Cabrera a shot. We also signed Jose Iglesias as a backup. We picked up Max Schumann from the Athletics. So a lot of utility guys. Good much deeper bench in my opinion. And here's the man who put the run on the board for Arizona, Del Castillo, with that solo home run. Fouls this one off, 0-1. The 0-1. And he has another hit off of Clark. A sinker that caught too much of the plate. And it's a 2-out single for the catcher, Del Castillo. What's up, Judge? How's it going? Randall Grichuk now takes one off the plate, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. And this one grounded to Goldschmidt, who taps the bag, and that will end the inning. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star, Judge. At the end of 4.5, we got a surprising pitchers duel. It's 1-1 in the Bronx. Well, speaking of Goldschmidt, he will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th. Oof, and tries to rip that fastball out of the stadium, but it is foul. He is 0 for 5 in his career against Fott. Now that one off the plate, 1-1.
Outside.
0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. That includes a strikeout earlier, the 1-1. Low, 2-1.
Ball, that's down.
The 2-1. Just low, 3-1. Wells on deck had the RBI sac fly that plated the Yankee run earlier. The 3-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball at the belt. Count now full.
3-2.
And it'll be a 3-2 to Goldschmidt. Off the plate, ball 4, so a leadoff walk. Second walk allowed. First one scored from Fott, and that brings up Austin Wells. Good where I'm at, Devin. So a leadoff walk for Goldschmidt. who's got below average speed. He's not the slowest. And Wells off the end of the bat, skies it to right center. Carroll is there, or excuse me, that's McCarthy. I keep forgetting. It's McCarthy in center, Carroll in right. McCarthy makes the catch, 1 away. And that brings up Ozzie Cabrera, who's 0 for 1. Good where I'm at, Devin. Cabrera fouls this off 0-1. Because the use PCI means I can't commentate because I concentrate more. No, I do not, 12. Good where I'm at, guys. The 0-1. Cabrera checks his swing, but he ran around 0-2.
0-2.
If you guys don't like the way I play, please keep scrolling. It's harder than you think, Devin. The 0-2. Inside 1-2. Well, besides that, he's always hurt, Mitch. As this one ripped to center field, McCarthy runs it down 2 away. He's a one-tool player, guys. Anthony Volpe 0 for 1, steps up to the plate now. Goldschmidt still off of first. Swing and a miss on a fastball up and in, 0-1. Just a hair late on it. 2-1, Joey. The 0-1. And out in front of that fastball, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2 to Volpe. He fouls this one back out of play, still 0-2. Again, guys, if you don't like the way I play, please keep scrolling. The 0-2. Off the plate, 1-2. Tate, again, you don't like what I'm doing. Just keep on scrolling. Garrett, thank you for the share. The 1-2. That's in the dirt. Good block by Del Castillo. Goldschmidt stays put. 2-2 now the count. The 2-2. Inside 3-2. That'll release the runner from first. With Jason Dominguez on deck. All right. Goodbye, Carson. See ya. Two and one, Omar. The payoff pitch to Volpe. Hammered to the right side, but right there is Corbin Carroll. He will make the catch, and that will end the fifth. We go top six. Still tied at 1. Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. I want the Giants to trade back, honestly. I do not want Shadur Sanders. That's off the plate, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 to Gurriel. Off the plate, 2-1. Yes,
Bolster.
Guy, I am a Yankee fan. The 2-1 from Schmidt. Rolled foul at the plate, 2-2. Yeet. And that's off the plate, 3-2. One of the other 12. And this fouled off at the plate again, still 3-2. I hate the Dodgers. The payoff pitch. Just a little low. First walk of the day given up by Schmidt. That was a close one, but Gurriel is on. It's a leadoff walk, and that brings up Jake McCarthy. And that's inside 1-0. No, Guy, it is not. It is just the side thing. As this one hit hard to the left side, it's a base hit. So a leadoff walk and now a single. I don't mind the Phillies. I'm a Yankee fan. Like, yeah, Mikey, might be time to start warming somebody up. Luke Weaver going to start warming in the bullpen. Perdomo singled in his last at-bat. Takes a strike there, 0-1. I don't know he's going to make that much of a leap, Omar, but I think he'll probably have a good power year. As this one pulled to the right side, foul off the top of the netting, 0-2. The 0-2. Oof, hung a curveball again, but it's fouled off. Just missed it. Still 0-2. And another foul ball from Perdomo. Swing and a miss on a curve in the dirt. Strike 3, 1 away. Big strikeout for Schmidt. It did not happen, guy. That brings up Marte now. Takes a strike on the inside edge, 0-1. He has flied out and grounded out in his 2 at-bats. Oof, and that should have been a strike, but he did not get the call, 1-1. Wow, and the umpire really squeezing Schmidt right now. But this one grounded to Jazz, could be 2 to second for 1, back to first. In time, an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered. Clark Schmidt gets just what he needed and gets out of the jam. We go bottom 6, still tied at 1. Yeah, Omar, it was a trap game. It happens. Beast, thank you for the follow. Dominguez 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. He might 12. He might. Abdul Carter might go number 1 overall. Dominguez, oof. Out in front of that fastball. That was the pitch to hit, but out in front of it, 0-1. Now this one off the plate, 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Sure, guy. The 1-1. And Dominguez rolls it over to third. Easy play, strong throw, 1 away. And that's going to do it for Fott. So he gets Dominguez to roll over to the third baseman. So he goes 5 1/3. Ryan Thompson now, 3rd appearance of the year. He's given up a run in 2 innings. Judge 0 for 2 with a strikeout, a pop-out. Sinker, slider, fastball pitcher is Thompson. He'll hit 95 on the gun. Oof, and he's a side armor. Swing and a miss over the top of a slider, 0-1. Judge 0 for 2 today. Oof, and just misses that sinker, fouls it straight back, 0-2. The 0-2, way up there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and El Castillo missed the ball and it hit him in the head, and he's going to get yanked. What are you talking about, Tate? So Gabriel Moreno has to be pulled into the game on a day that he was going to have off. It'll be a 1-2 to Judge. Checked his swing, but went around, says the umpire, 2 away. Was looking for the slider, but got the sinker, and that brings up Bellinger. Bellinger 1 for 9 in his Yankee career so far. Skies this one, though, the deep left field. Gurriel going back. Still back, looking up. It's gone! It just kept carrying! Goodbye, baseball! The American Nightmare, Cody Bellinger, with his first home run as a Yankee. And the Yankees take the lead 2-1. An Oppo Taco for Bellinger. And the Yankees retake the lead. Guy, I'm going to do you a favor. You hate it so much, bye-bye. Rhys Hoskins now 1 for 1 with a single.
Ball, that's in.
Also a walk today. Yeah, I think Bellinger's going to have a good year, guys. Cody Bellinger. The 1-0. Way off the plate, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bellinger now 3 home runs away from 200 in his career. And the 2-0. Ooh, good slider. Comes back, gets the inside half, 2-1. The 2-1 to Hoskins. And it's another strike, 2-2. I think it did what it needed to do, Omar. I think it was a bit lengthy. I think it was a little too, I think the promo was too long. As this fouled off, still 2-2. As Hoskins stays alive. The 2-2 to the Yankee DH. Way off the plate. The count now full. Jazz on deck. 1 for 2 with a double. And the payoff pitch. Just got a piece of that sinker to stay alive. Still 3-2. The 3-2. Ooh, and Hoskins just missed that slider, but he fouls it straight back. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat now from Thompson to Hoskins. And Hoskins gives this one a charge to deep right field. On the track and making the catch to end the inning is Corbin Carroll. The park just held it, but it did not hold Cody Bellinger. And at the end of 6, it's 2-1 Yankees. We've had a lot of wall scrapers early in the year. The wind is carrying to right today as well. And you know what? Clark is out of gas. We're going to bring in Luke Weaver. I'm excited for Mania 2, Mitch. So Luke Weaver, his second appearance of the year. Suarez takes a strike 0-1. He's 0 for 2 today. So Clark Schmidt goes 6, gives up 1. Swing and a miss 0-2. 2-3, Evan. Very good start. Absolutely good start from Clark. 6 innings, 1 run. Check swing did not go, said the umpire. 1-2. And a foul ball, still 1-2. And this one chopped to first. Goldschmidt is there. Wins the race to the bag, 1 away. What's up, Tate? How's it going? I mean, yeah, because of all the injuries, 12. Josh Naylor 0 for 2. Grounds this up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Didn't hit it well, but he hit it where they ain't. And that's a single for Naylor. What's up, Tate? How's it going? Corbin Carroll swings through a fastball 0-1. Dalen, how you doing? Haven't eaten yet, Tate. There's another strike, 0-2. That's in the dirt, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Yeah, no, Omar, it's not been good. This is that. Ooh, almost hit Carroll. Inside cutter, 2-2. This rolled foul, still 2. Carroll making him work. The 2-2. Another foul ball. Sure, Tate, what's up? That's upstairs, 3-2. So the count now full. Corbin Carroll has worked the count back to full. Tying run on first. And check swing went around. Strike 3, 2 away. So a changeup in the dirt. Carroll could not hold up. Wells throws behind the runner, but getting back is Naylor. And now that brings up Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 7, pushed into emergency duty. He had the day off. And then Del Castillo got hurt last inning. No, Tate. As that's off the plate, 1-1. So 2 away. And there's, oh, they called that a ball. Wow. That was well within the zone, but Moreno gets the call, 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Thank you, Dalen. Much appreciated. The 2-2 from Weaver. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So despite the 1-out single, nothing else for the Diamondbacks. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees still up 2-1. Luke Weaver weaves another gem as A.J. Puck, former Athletic, coming into the game now. 3rd appearance of the year. Jazz Chisholm 1 for 2 with a double. Jonathan Loaizaga starting to warm. Looks like he will come in for the 8th. As the Yankees start building that bridge to Devin Williams. Jazz late on a fastball at 96, 0-1. Puck a fastball, slider, sweeper, sinker, splitter pitcher. A little bit of everything. Not professional. I mean, I've called games in high school and college, Mitch. What's up, Gavin? How's it going? The 0-2. Jazz serves this on the left field line. That is a base hit. Gurriel is going to cut it off. Jazz thought about going to second, but he will hold with a leadoff single. This will be my second game, Alex. Kevin, thank you for the share. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt now, who has walked and struck out tonight and fouls a fastball back out of play 0-1. You play for a professional team, Tate? The 0-1 inside 1-1. Yes, Gavin, I am playing. The 1-1 high, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So Jazz, good speed off of first. Nice, Bubba. The 2-1. And Goldschmidt rips one to fairly deep left center. But McCarthy will run it down in the alley, 1 away. Sure, Evan. Yeah, I think I'm good, Tate. Austin Wells 0 for 1 with a sac fly RBI tonight. Jazz Chisholm trying to steal second. The throw down is not in time. Jazz swipes second, his first stolen base of the year. Trying to stay out of the double play. Got a great jump. What's up, Carson? You gonna be good this time, or I'm gonna have to block you again? Wells swings and misses 1-1. Connor, thank you for the follow.
Ball, 1 strike.
And Wells skies this one to fairly deep left. It is slicing foul and out of play, though, 1-2. And another block. Cool. This will be the last one, Alex. Yes, Connor. So, there we go. It'll be a 1-2 to Wells. Jazz off a second. That's off the plate, 2-2. Big insurance run out there. Thank you, Connor. Much appreciated, Pete. Yeah, no, guys, it's getting late out here. As that's inside count now full with Ozzy Cabrera on deck. The payoff pitch to Wells. Serve to the left side. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to wave home Jazz. Gurriel's throw is not in time. It's an RBI single for Austin Wells, and it's 3-1 Yankees. Good piece of hitting by Wells against the lefty. He goes the other way, and with Jazz's speed, he beats the throw, and it's a 2-run Yankee lead. Thank you now. As Cabrera swings to a fastball, 0-1. He is 0 for 2 today. Bottom of the 7th, Alex. Wells, below average speed at first. Good for a catcher. And Cabrera now skies one to right center, but Carroll will run it down 2 away. Cabrera gave it a ride. And that brings up Volpe now, who's 0 for 2. Good contact here against Puck this inning. 1 run already in, and now Volpe skies one to left. Deep but playable. Gurriel is there, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. But Austin Wells with the ribby single, and at the end of 7, it's 3-1 Yankees. Jonathan Loizaga now making his second appearance of the year. Got an out in the rubber game against the Brewers. Grichuk 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Fouls a fastball back at 99, 0-1. And now this one up the middle. Volpe got a bad jump, and that's a base hit. So a leadoff single for Grichuk. And that will bring up Gurriel Jr., who walked in his last at-bat. Takes a strike at 100, 0-1.
0-1.
And now a strike on the edge, 0-2. Slurve down and away, 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him on the sinker, 1 away. Big strikeout there for Loizaga as the lineup will turn over, and that brings up Jake McCarthy, 1 for 3 with a single. that's off the plate, 1-0. Average speed on first. As this fouled off the plate. Great speed at the plate. The 1-1 is a strike at the knees, 1-2. Strike 3, could not check his swing, says the umpire, 2 away. And that brings up Perdomo, the shortstop, 1 for 3 with a single tonight. Also a caught stealing. Takes the strike on the corner, 0-1. A strike at the knees, 0-2. Well, Weisiger dealing right now, the 0-2. Ooh, fouled off the plate and off of Wells. The 0-2. Just off the plate at 99, says the umpire, 1-2. And now this one, pool-cued foul on the third baseline, and that's off the plate, 2-2.
Oh, that's just out.
The 2-2. Fouled off at the plate, we'll do it again. Again, the 2-2. Hammered to right center field. Bellinger got a good jump. Makes the catch. Belly runs it down in right center to end the inning. So despite the leadoff single, nothing else for the Diamondbacks. We go bottom 8. Yankees still up by 2 as Joe Mantiply comes on for his 4th appearance of the year. Another southpaw. Well, the last year's playbook was put lefties up against the Yankees, and they couldn't do anything about it as Devin Williams starting to warm in the pen, and looks like he will get the 9th. Although they did get a run against A.J. Puck, and Dominguez fouls this changeup straight back, 0-1. Feels a lot like last year, Ty. Mantiply, a sinker, curveball, changeup, fastball pitcher. He'll hit about 92 on the gun. Another one of those crafty lefties. As this fouled off to the right side, 0-2. The 0-2 to Jason. Off the plate, 1-2.
Nope, outside.
I mean, I think they're a little harder now, Ty, sure, but it hasn't been, like, groundbreaking. As this fouled off at the plate, still 1-2. Good sinker from Mantiply. The bottom just fell out of that one. The 1-2. And Dominguez again spoils a sinker foul, stays alive. The 1-2 to Jason. Oh, good curveball, swing and a miss, 1 away. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a pop-out. Checked his swing, but went around, says the umpire, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 to Judge. Off the plate, 1-1.
That's a ball.
Martinez and Montgomery warming in the Diamondback bullpen. Jordan Montgomery, how the mighty have fallen. The 1-1, fouled off the plate, 1-2. Now, what are you going to do, Jimmy? Yes, Ty, I used directional. Mantiply trying to keep everything down. And that one's off the plate, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 to Judge. Oh, went around, another good curveball, couldn't resist.
On the tag, he's out.
As Moreno tags Judge, 2 away. And that brings up Cody Bellinger, a solo home run back in the 6th. I didn't see what your question was, Evan. Is this one slap foul, 0-1? The 0-1 to Belly. Swing and a miss on a sinker, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2 now to Bellinger. Is in the dirt, 1-2.
That's a ball.
It'll be a 1-2 from Mantiply. Looking to strike out the side. Another foul ball. We'll do it again. Just missed that changeup to Bellinger. Yes, Sully. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2.
No, inside.
And that's down. Count now full. I'm a big fan of Bellinger on the Yankees, Evan. Big fan. So the count now full for Bellinger. And the payoff pitch. Fouled off and will do it again. The thing with Mantiply is his changeup and sinker look so much alike. The 3-2. That one in the dirt, ball 4. So Bellinger draws a 2-out walk. Yeah, it is what it is, Sully. I was always a Mike Talkman fan, Adrian. So Rhys Hoskins now up at the plate. He's got himself a hit and a walk tonight. And he takes a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. It is what it is, Ty. And now Hoskins swings over the top of the curve, 0-2. It's the bottom of the 8th. Golden, the 0-2 to Rhys. Bellinger off of first. Ooh, and Hoskins just got a piece of that curveball. Tried to stay back on it. It's still out in front. Another 0-2. And this one pulled down the left field line. It's a base hit. Bellinger will hold at second. Hoskins, his second single of the day. So Hoskins going to use the hit. Well, and that brings up Jazz Chisholm, who has 2 hits today. A double, a single, a stolen base, a run scored. And now shoots this one to the shortstop, and that will end the inning as Perdomo goes the short way. So would have loved to have had Jazz get another hit there, but we go top 9. Last chance for the Diamondbacks, down by 2. As Devin Williams now coming on his second appearance of the year, looking for his first save as a Yankee. Marte 0 for 3. Ooh, they call that a ball. We have been getting squeezed all night tonight by this umpire. There's a strike, though, 1-1. I mean, I don't know, JB, when was the last time you bought the show? Is this one sliced foul, 1-2? My rule is basically every 3 years buy an annual sports game. Swing and a miss on a cutter, strike 3, 1 away. Suarez 0 for 3 with a strikeout and 2 groundouts. Fouls a fastball straight back, 0-1. No Golden, he's back in right field, which is his natural position. Grounded up the middle, but Jazz is there. Fires the first, 2 away. Top of the 9th, Mitch.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Evan, what's with all this stuff? I don't know why you're so mad, bro. Josh Naylor, last hope now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss on a screwball, 0-1. Not different enough, Yay Day. Not different enough. There's a strike, 0-2. Diamondbacks down to their last strike, the 0-2 to Naylor. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wells has to complete the play. Does. The Yankees are on a 3-game winning streak. Williams, a 1-2-3 ninth to lock down his first save as a Bronx Bomber as the Yankees take the first game of this 3-game set, 3-1. A sac fly RBI and an RBI single for Austin Wells and a solo home run for Cody Bellinger was all they needed. Schmidt improves the 1-0. Thompson gets the loss in relief. Drops to 0-1, and again, Devin Williams, his first save of the year. Alex, thank you for the share. Sometimes the picture changes when they get traded, Vic. So, a good, solid win for the Yankees. Schmidt, your player of the game, 5 Ks, 4 hits, 1 walk. Gives up the 1 solo home run to Del Castillo. No, Evan. Indeed, Mikey, good call. Yankees win 3-1 and are now 3-1. Ty, what are you talking about? Why what, Vic? Yes, I do have Cole starting in the franchise. He will get the final game of this series against Diamondbacks, him versus Zach Gallen. But come on back tomorrow. I don't know what he's saying. Ty, what are you talking about? Like, he might be, some stuff might be getting filtered out. Michael, thank you for the follow. Because clearly there's a disconnect here where I'm seeing some stuff from Evan, but he thinks I'm not seeing everything. But I'm sorry. I don't know what he's saying that I'm not seeing, but I'm sorry about that. Anyway. The White Sox. Talkman, I think, is a good player, Adrian. I think he's underrated. I'm surprised the Cubs let him go. Rojas, not so much. Austin Slater has potential, but well, Bronco, I got rid of Stanton. I don't have Cole injured. So no. So again, I'm not playing with the injuries, but I also got rid of most of the injured players. So the only one I really kept was Brandon. Thank you for the follow. You know, I got rid of Stanton as soon as we started the game. First trade I made. So that's why Rhys Hoskins is my DH. But anyway, tomorrow should be a good one. Michael Lorenzen versus Corbin Burns, and then Garrett Cole versus Zach Gallen. Landon, I keep waiting for the Reds to be a playoff contender. They have so much talent, and they just never seem able to put it together. I have no idea why Luke Weaver is so low, Bronco. Take care, Evan. Have a good one. Mitch, have a good night. Brandon, I mean, this is your last year, but you're going for it tomorrow. Mikey, going to try to do earlier tomorrow. Going to try. Again, today got away from me because I had some freelance thing. I had some freelance stuff come up that I wasn't expecting, that I needed to do. But, yeah, going to try to do earlier tomorrow. But, yeah, that's it for us tonight, everybody. I really appreciate it. Have yourselves a great night. Yeah, no, let me look again at the pitching rotation. Weaver, well, he's a 74 now, and Williams an 84. Yeah, I was a little surprised by those numbers. But, yeah, anyway, guys, take care. Again, thanks for watching. See you all later. Good night, everybody.